There it is. Okay. All right, this is Low Moon Origins, the first and only theoretical episode. The party, having fought tooth and nail, some of us spending our last breath to chase the aboleth down into the deep underground sea, which theoretically was located on O-Earth, although some theories had been presupposed that maybe that the watery grave below the temple led somewhere else. In any case, the party did manage to go to the absolute lengths, both in destroying the aboleth below in the sea, and also in a certain amount of death, including Loralei, who faced the aboleth for a moment anyway, 1-on-1, and died in the underground sea.
Bravely.
And that is pretty much where it was left as people were trying to get out from the underground sea, back up to the party, and collect up bodies and so on. As last we knew, all the bodies and lost persons were being collected back to the surface. Cutscene. Strange music plays in the background, and Loralei, first framed from overhead, and looking maybe just a hint smaller in the picture than she normally does, is sort of a death pose with her arms crossed across her chest. Staff, right?
Is it still in my hand, or
So
did it go
staff
down?
laying next to her on the ground. And as the picture zooms in, her eyes flit open. She does look somewhat the worse for wear, as in 30 hit points. 3-0.
Okay.
And
You mean 0, 3, or 30?
3-0.
30.
And
That's almost full, so that's why I'm like...
anyway,
Yeah.
her clothes are tattered. She's still damp. And kind of bruise on her face, hair disheveled, that kind of thing. And as she opens her eyes, a small crowd of kobolds leans in to look down at her. So what you see looking up is a large cavern that goes up into dark recesses, at least 40 feet or so above you, I should say. And then a mixed-matched group of somewhat oddly dressed and equipped kobolds looking down on you.
She's raising her head. She's awake. This is not the same cave, correct?
Correct.
Poker face.
Okay. One of the kobold pokes her face.
Right in the cheek.
You're making her angry.
That was rude. This is very rude.
From a distance, you hear someone say, "Ask her if she wants to eat."
If that one keeps trying to poke my face, I'm going to hit it with my staff.
It's almost done.
Like this.
I'll offer some animal bait.
It appears to be little slimy gizzards, like probably intestines of a squirrel or something.
No, thank you.
Are you hungry, big one?
No.
She's not hungry.
Where am I?
I'm hungry. You in the pit with us.
James?
Where's the pit?
It's below where our village used to be.
Pit.
This is it.
Where did the village used to be?
Well, all the kobolds, like 40 of the kobolds are looking around and saying,
Can I go back to being dead?
I look up when he points out.
No.
We need you.
For what?
Get us out of pit.
a small, kind of definitely feminine, looking almost a little bit more on the humanish side, kobold with bright green eyes says, "There's a door and an archway. Can't get through either one without picking a lock." Oh, she's awake.
We tried. Things broke.
Okay.
"This place isn't safe either," she says. "Could be more cave-ins."
So where is this place?
Pit.
Where? Not what. Where? Where is it? Where in the world are we?
The pit.
South? North.
East.
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 Why do I keep expecting more from the kobold?
West? East.
We were 100
East of west.
100
East of
miles
west,
from
yes,
the
east
city
of west.
Eris. Don't mind them. Most of them don't have half a brain.
Have half brain.
Do I know where Eris is?
Doesn't ring a bell.
I have some brain.
Because this is not where I died.
Yes, but yours in pocket.
You appeared here about the same time we did. They figured the gods sent you to rescue us.
You said you need a door open?
We might be able to open it. It's got a lock. A clickety-clackety, twisty lock. Like a man would make.
I'm going to get up and go look at the door.
And we don't have thing to open lock.
A bunch of the kobolds like, get back as you rise up.
Whoa. She is tall.
We tried the lock before, right?
No one's tried the lock. You weren't sure if she would want you to.
We can try the lock if they want.
Alright, so you're in a chamber. It's about 60 feet across. Probably that high. But one whole side of it is obviously caved in. And it's filled with rubble. And some of the rubble does look unstable. And even now you hear a bit of like falling, rattling sounds up in the shadows. And maybe just one small rock falls down the pile. So you don't think it's safe. You can see some ruined structures in the rubble. And maybe an occasional like stray piece of equipment or something like an overturned mine cart, that kind of thing. The handle of a shovel, maybe an arrow, things like that. So it's clear that there's quite a bit probably in the rubble. But you also see that the kobolds have pretty well grouped themselves into a half dozen or so groups, and they're sort of lingering around by those groups. Mm-hmm. But then you can see that there's the more advanced looking, perhaps more equipped individuals are nearer. So they might be like heroes or sub-chieftains or something. And then off to the one side, you can see that the one group is just about completed preparing what appears to be a large meal. They have a table set up, pots and pans and plates and bowls, and 3 cauldrons over small fires and steam rising. And 3 of their members are stirring the pots with long sticks and chanting something over top of the food. Do you speak kobold? Does Loralei speak kobold, I should say?
No.
Okay, didn't think so. I'll take that as a no. All right, anyway.
She speaks Elven in her native tongue and common. That's all she's got.
Okay.
I didn't speak kobold. I know all kinds of stuff.
All right, so to one side the wall narrows, and there is a doorway, and then to the left of the doorway there is a neatly constructed arch. The arch is about 5 feet wide and set against the wall, so it's basically on the wall, made of stones that rise to an arch. It's 5 feet wide and about 7 feet high. Okay. And then next to the arch, so it's door, arch, next to the arch is a placard or some kind of plate that's bolted to the wall, and that is about 10 inches by 18 inches, roughly. A little less than a foot by about a foot and a half. And then you can see on it that there are 6 indentations on the placard, but there's nothing in the indentations.
Okay.
So there's 6 oval or roughly square spots, like 1-by-foot letters or something, but they're long gone, whatever was there.
I guess I'll go look at the door.
Okay. So it is a well-crafted, probably dwarven craftsmanship, actually, probably not human, and it's very nicely crafted. It does have a lock set in the door. The lock appears to be probably like a skeleton key lock. Doesn't look terribly complicated. It does have a knob. The door has a knob, so that's reasonably high craftsmanship. No sign of hinges on this side of the door. So must open away from you.
Do I think casting knock in here would be too loud with the shiftiness?
No, it's not very loud.
Okay.
Bearing in mind that if it's a normal lock, picking it might be just as easy, and knock will work on something that's more significant than a normal lock. Like it'll do welds, it'll break open chains,
The only thing I have to open a lock is knock.
Yeah, are you saying that out loud?
I'm standing there looking at it.
We can try to open it for you.
I forgot what
Are
it's
you-
Tangle, right? Okay. The girl who's speaking a little more elegantly, she says, Tangle and his men are good with locks.
Why didn't you have him pick it?
We weren't sure that's what you would want us to do. We were waiting for you to lead us.
We really want to try it.
Lead.
I don't even know where I am.
A big burly kobold pushes his way through the crowd and says, I'm Grimgar. I should be the leader. But oh, he looks aside as if he spotted something and walks off.
There's no other ways out of this room that I can see, correct?
Correct. Except climbing up the rubble, which it definitely seems like it doesn't go outside because there's no light.
Alright, well, let's give it a try. If not, I can use a spell to open it.
The woman. She said she'll lead us.
That's what that does, right?
Yep, that is one of them.
Shoot!
Okay.
Okay, Dusk Knight, go open the door.
Okay. So 2 of your clansmen go to open the door. They stand and eye it from different angles, produce small pick-like items from within their clothing.
Check for traps. Check for traps.
I know check for traps. A kobold like me always checks for traps.
I'll go one on my level.
Check anyway.
You check for traps high. I'll check for traps low.
That's it. I'm in hell. That's what happened. I failed at my task. I am now in hell.
No,
This is
you're
what
in
my hell
pit.
looks like.
Pit.
This is what my hell looks like.
What is hell? This is pit.
Just open the door.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what Mike is doing.
Open door.
You can roll for your clansmen, detect traps, and also pick locks rolls. Just roll percentile dice looking for low.
Okay, so detect traps is 49,
And this is my hell.
and the second roll is 37. I'm assuming that's not
Okay.
fixed.
So, yep, they have. You hear the lock turn. It's pretty clear that they have it unlocked.
Scratch is lining up his clansmen with a screen with weapons in the front, ready to for whatever comes through the door.
Okay. Some of the other clansmen who are not quite getting direction from some of their leaders are also lining up with you too. It's like any leadership in a vacuum. So.
No, you over here.
I don't have a weapon, I'm pushing him to the back.
I look at the people that are like, because you said there are people making food and things like that.
Yes. So a kobold,
Uh-oh.
kind of thick in the shoulders, carrying a bowl, and in the bowl you can see a ladle, and then he's got like a stack of half dozen extra bowls that are under his arm, and he comes walking right into the crowd. Right before you go. He's offering people a bowl.
I move over. Oh, I'll take hers.
You can have 2.
Yes!
Is that 2?
Wait. 2? Why didn't get 2?
I'm running away at this point.
He won't.
He's sneaky. Watch him.
Don't ask for
Okay.
But I get 2.
Did you want to?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Hey! Why does he get 2? You better watch him.
He said he won't too.
You better watch him.
I don't watch. I cook.
He's shifty.
You eat.
I'm moving to the door past all of the eating
Oh,
kobolds.
she moved.
Keep up with her. Make sure she's safe.
Tribe's moving out. Axemen to the front. We're gonna stay back and eat.
Tango crew go first. We run back if we get trouble.
Mommy, no, mommy,
Alright. Sigma's crew will go scout it out. Look for traps on the way.
Okay. So there is, from this doorway, there is a hallway that goes straight ahead. It's about a 10-foot wide hall. It's neatly constructed. So it's like very smooth. Floor, ceiling, very smooth. The ceiling's about 15 foot high. And it's going to go at least 50, 60 feet forward because you can see that far. There is no light per se. So you're seeing on your kobold infravision. Okay? So your entire crew is going in front? And you have how many?
Says I have Tangles Thieves times 6. I don't know if that includes me.
So you have 7 total. Alright?
You
So
6.
you and 6. Alright? So the 7 Tangle crew is going in front.
Okay.
Okay? And then, let's see. Sparks cooks are going to stay back and eat. Grommel, the veteran, so he's going to stay back and eat too. And Grimgar, who was the dumb guy who got distracted before, is eating as well. Chika, the kind of smooth-talking female, is willing to go. She's standing right next to you, basically waiting for you.
My crew was lining up behind her.
Okay. So all of the kind of wizardy shaman-looking types stand in a line behind you.
Mine will stay behind her.
And then, what do your guys look like again? I forget.
I'm the trappers.
Okay, the trappers stand behind him. One of the guys has like little animal traps, like a sling and stuff to rig.
His name is Wick.
Okay.
And then, my guy, you there, Blank, Bob, Bruce. Circle. Ish.
Okay. They all stand back to back.
Circling around.
Around.
Oh, face forward.
I grab my head and turn like this.
You here.
So you turn them all to face the door, but stand around her.
Yeah.
Okay. The one
Walk when
that
she walk.
the one that's standing.
Stab if she say stab something. Not us. Other thing.
The one that's standing like between her and
You have to do
Nimbus
that much
looks really-
clarification. No wonder why we
looks a
always
little bit
decimate
irritated.
kobolds.
Like he's like what's wrong with your rat?
Touch my rat.
I'm going to touch it. What's wrong with it? Something growing out of its head.
It's smarter than you.
Could make good bait.
That's weird.
I start walking forward.
Okay, when you start walking forward and the kobolds all squeeze around you to go through the door, and then the others start to follow you through the door. As you step through the door, you hear "Save Snick" in your head.
Who's Snick?
I'm Snick.
You not stick.
Chicka points back.
I'm Snick, and that's Pick, and that's Wick, and that's Sick, and that's Kick, and that's Tick, and that's Mick.
Can you take me to Snick?
Snick, come up here.
Stomp her up.
They all of his crew kind of comes behind him, and they all try to flock in the same space. So they're like a triangle right in front of you, all stacked up like bowling pins, but pressed in close.
Snick salutes.
You stay here.
Okay. I put my hand down?
Yes.
If you want, I'll give you a blanket.
We stay with you? We go? What?
You
We
can
go?
go
We
back.
say? We say we go?
You can go back there.
You guys come with me.
Okay, we stay with him.
I'm in charge here.
In my head, we're only alive still because
Hey, Snick, come over here and eat, man.
No, I got a job to do. I got Russ. I got a job to do.
rope. I need a rope.
Yeah, Bo, go help him with his job. You had enough to eat.
Rope. Rope.
No rope.
Who's got
Sorry.
rope? Oh,
Thank you.
My crew's already out
I
scouting.
am tying a rope around him,
okay.
and I'm giving him maybe 2 feet lead for me,
Okay.
and I am tying the rest of it around me. He is not getting more than 2 feet away from me.
Okay, one of those guys is trying to edge in between the two of you.
Hey, don't hit Sick.
I batted him away.
No, it's one of his guys.
Oh.
James' guys.
Hey, don't hit Sick.
He's just trying to make sure you safe.
I understand.
He said stay
You stay out this way.
outside Snick.
Yes.
Snick is your pet.
He's
Wearing
important.
leash.
Oh, man.
Next him get bath.
Oh, the kobolds laugh. Okay. Meanwhile, you're going down the hallway. Okay.
You're important.
I know that.
Roll a d20. Is Tangle leading them, or is he sending them on ahead?
Tangle will lead. I get an 11.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely in hell. Yeah.
No pit.
Same thing.
Pit of hell.
Oh, that must be common for pit.
Okay, here it is.
I don't know why you're growling and barking at me, but stop.
He does that.
Okay. All right, so you're going down the hall. And mind you, kobolds don't really have a sense of distance, so it's everybody in a 10-foot square, pretty much, or pretty close to it. You're going down the hall, and all of a sudden you hear click, click, and everybody stops. And the floor drops out from underneath of you, and you fall.
No.
Okay, you see down the hall, you see the whole mob of scouts go down into the floor. Okay, it's a 10-foot drop.
Uh-oh.
One of my enchanters cast this.
Good leadership. Sacrifice the scouts.
Can I write on this or no?
Yes. It's fine.
It's natural selection. They weren't good enough.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, how many hit points
Sure.
do you have?
6.
Okay, so
Trappers make good
you take
scouts.
2,
No, we don't.
and
We trap the scouts.
one of your guys is unconscious.
Also, I'm not a trapper anymore. I guess I'm a pet.
You're important. Difference.
I know.
I think you do this like to make me have an aneurysm.
You're welcome.
No, Snaggle!
If you ever have a real aneurysm, you'd be like, oh, yeah, it wasn't that bad.
He's just giving you practice.
I'm building up your tolerance.
Yeah.
Somewhere off in the complex, you hear like haunting, kind of whispering noises.
Yeah, this is definitely hell.
Okay. And all of them fell into a pit. And then they disappeared, and then the pit reclosed on top. If you don't want to miss any of the story, Low Moon Origins, Uprising, or Outsiders, like and follow our podcast. Please share it with friends.
Don't stay
Can we stop
says,
the pit
"Oh, no."
closing it?
I mean, it was really fast, and they were like 30 feet ahead because nobody followed them, and they just kept walking.
I'm trying to push past the.
We move when she moves.
Yes. As soon as you start forward, they go
I'm
forward.
going forward.
Okay.
I'm moving forward.
All right, so
I'm going forward.
you don't see exactly where the pit is on the floor. It's pretty camouflaged, but you
Don't
got a
let
pretty
her
good
walk
idea.
you into trap. Step aside.
Ooh, don't lock me in the trap.
If there's a trap, you go left. I'll go right. Left, right, which is left. That's left, is right, left. Left, you put your hands up. You go like this. This is left. See? Makes an L.
It's east.
Is there any way out?
But that's the same as this. Right. You go that way. I go this way. Okay.
And then they both go right.
How about I just say I'll stand on your shoulders that we can go together? No.
I'm taking my staff and thumping it out ahead of me.
Okay. So the well-spoken female is next to you, and she goes, I can find the pit. I'm very good at locating traps.
Then why won't you up?
Careful, she's.
Okay.
Tangle he's in charge of the scouts. I'm a hero. It's different.
Okay. Well, find the trap so we can open it and get them out.
Hey, Tangle, you down there?
Oh!
It's right here.
She's good. She's good.
Okay, I'm gonna get it. Now I'm gonna get it open.
I bet you didn't think of that.
She jumps onto it, and it starts to open, and she jumps off. It goes, and she's standing back next to you.
Grappling hook.
a grappling hook comes swirling up from below.
Catch it!
It'd be really funny if it pulled me in.
No, it wouldn't.
One kobold falls in the pit.
Land on Tangle!
Okay.
You just ate.
Okay. So you go like this, trying to catch him, and he lands on the guy next to you. They're both killed.
Oh no!
Mark one off now. There's one unconscious guy down there too.
It's like a loony bin.
And you can mark one guy off too.
That was brown.
I made all mine right. It's fun.
If you get him up
Nice
here,
try, Brown.
Chica says, "I don't think he heard you."
I need another rope.
I got nothing.
She gives you another rope.
Okay. I'm lowering a rope down into the pit.
Okay.
Screw.
While she does that, when she's hanging the rope, I put on my camouflage cloak and try and sneak away.
Okay, where are you sneaking to? Okay.
I am not getting stuck in this perpetual hell because you want to run off somewhere.
You take 0 to 1 points of damage.
Okay.
1.
Oh. That's like 20% of my hit
You,
points.
you pull out the rope and you hear it. He goes,
I can fix that if you behave.
Hey, I already have one character die this week.
he was a lot tougher than Snake.
Okay. So, somebody tie that around the unconscious one.
Bring Brown up.
Brown's dead.
He's very
Okay, leave him then.
Who's brown?
The dead guy.
The brown one.
Right. Alright. Guess he's dead.
Yep. I didn't know how much people would want, so I just got one.
Okay. So all of the Tangle's troops are climbed back up out of the pit, and there is a narrow ledge on the side that one can use to bypass the door now that you know exactly where it's at.
You're healed.
Down to 5, yes. All right, the unconscious guy is brought back up to you.
Okay.
He's a fool.
I
How many points you have? 5, right? The Tangle's guys have 5 hit points.
I thought any of us had more than 10 hit points.
It's the same as you.
6.
6, okay.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, unless you roll 5 ones. That's impossible.
I did. Well over
Bring
that.
back from dead.
You got
You're
the
not
most
hurt.
fun quest of all, the escort quest.
I got boo-boo on me.
I got hurt too. I got hurt too. He pulls his inner thigh. I got hurt. See? I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Ha 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 ha.
I could touch right here and not have to worry about that.
I saw him eat a skunk once.
It was yesterday.
I think I like death better.
It was quieter.
It was quieter.
Okay.
All right.
So now you can take the ledge around the pit trap.
Yes.
Okay.
Now that everybody has their boo-boos taken care of.
No one fall in trap.
Okay, let's count ahead.
I thought you were good at that.
Okay. So you guys turn and start to go. You see that one of your guys is already on the other side of the pit. He's like down the hallway a little bit looking.
You're now a foot.
There's a corner. A corner.
Okay.
We're gonna go one away.
Just one.
Like,
Okay. Go ahead.
Oh, look! There's a statue! And you see a gout of flame come out of the statue. And he turns to cinders and he falls down in ash.
Stop. There's a flame statue.
Very dangerous.
You can mark off another guys.
Let's see. I get to use
Your team is
before this
unstoppable.
time. Oh wait.
Gosh, no!
We need to make this a top-down video game somehow. I would play this.
Just one person.
Just for the voiceovers.
Yes, there's one scroll that does that.
Crazy kobolds, crazy.
Was the property icy at all?
Oh yeah. Everything is ice.
Oh, very icy.
The world has turned.
Recline it or the couch instead of that chair? Sure. You want either ice? I have both. Scouts, come back to fighting! Really? It's bad. There's a big scary statue.
Okay, hold on a second.
Bigger than how to be with the statue.
Time out.
Tika stands just short of the statue and looks down at him and goes, "He's pretty burnt up." Mostly bone left.
Not even me.
Kind of an ooh.
It looks like the stew survived.
Hooray!
Back out in the room, way back out in the room, you hear the cooks go, "Hooray!"
You don't know items.
All right.
I know it. I just don't have it. I'm very limited on what I have.
You only have 5. We have 6.
We are many.
All right.
You a scout.
How far did
Pass this to Ron, please.
How far did he get before it?
So he went about 20 feet past the pit, and then about 10 feet past that, it turns to the left. So where he got turned to ash, about 10 feet past that, the hallway turns left. Okay, I assume everyone's passing the pit. Are you moving to the rear now? You're not going to scout anymore?
Push the right stat and it lit up. The keyboard is also lit up.
It
Or are you
doesn't
still
matter.
scouting?
Yeah.
And these are
Basically, all you gotta do is hit that,
the
and
equipment that you have.
it'll do what it does.
Okay.
Just hit
So
the
they're
right
all
spot
standing in
and
a
you're good.
line looking at the area where the guy got burnt up, and the statue is up to the left looking down at the hallway.
And we're just kind of like doing the cartoon thing with that.
Peeking from behind Tika, the female scout hero.
So,
We need to pick somebody who's not important and send him out there and see if it goes off again.
it will go off.
It will go off again, she says to the Tangle Tower.
None of scouts!
I'm holding this in my hand.
Okay.
This guy's are good with fire.
Nimbus the Enchanter slips
No,
forward.
Cook's good with
His-
fire.
She
Mine's
has a funny
stabby,
hat.
stabby.
Animal parts on her chest.
Stop.
She has a scroll in her hand.
Stop.
She has a scroll in her hand.
Protection from fire?
It's good for somebody.
That's what we got cooks for.
If you cast a protection from fire on somebody, then they can go out and see if it's going to go off again. Oh wait, we are operating under the principle that it will go off again, but at least they won't die. We could send out somebody with an axe, and they could hack its face off. It
Okay.
appears to be breathing the fire from its
Ooh.
lips.
Step forth.
So, I have a question. Given the numerous amount of traps I've seen in my lifetime,
They're all looking at you like very intently while you're thinking.
it's for it to produce fire. Most likely, it's magical unless there's something triggering two things to go off.
Yep.
Can I see it enough to target it with a dispel magic?
Yes. However, you also know that because it is a statue, if it is enchanted, the dispel magic will only make it dormant for 10 minutes. If it is
That's
just a
enough time
spell,
for us to get through you.
surely yes. If it is just a spell, then it would potentially dispel it. But if it is an enchanted object, then it will just go to sleep for 10 minutes.
A sleep for 10 minutes would get us through the hallway.
That is true.
That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, she's consulting the
Speaking
gods! They all spread out except for Snick, who strains against the rope.
All of you, make sure he stays.
Next day.
He stays right here.
I point at Wick.
You two stabbies. Stand next to him.
He stays right here.
He stays right here. I point at Wick.
This one that's tied to me.
Tika looks at you and says, just don't.
If Snip
Just don't move.
then I stab.
Don't kill him. Just make sure he doesn't move.
No move.
No killing. He dies, all of you die.
You know about him move?
Can I scratch
No
your nose?
move, no death.
I attach bullets to his feet.
Okay.
It works.
He no move.
I'm casting
Alright.
spell magic.
Okay, the spell magic goes off. You target the statue, I assume.
The bullets?
Roll percentile dice. Look for a low number.
I'll start taking them off. I don't trust.
And moving.
42.
No one on
Okay.
me.
So you see, everyone sees a ball of greenish light that comes out from her hands.
Green light!
Some form of magical effect takes place.
Okay, who do you like the least?
Snook.
Tangle.
Not him. He seems to be somewhat useful. Somebody else you don't like.
Tika says, why don't we just use a scroll? Then we don't have to waste anybody.
Yeah, true.
We already lost 2 guys in the pit.
Poor Brown.
So someone can smash statue.
Oh, 3 guys, actually. No, 2 guys. 2. 2's
Yeah,
more
so
than
She
what-
brought one back from dead, too.
2.
Who's Brown?
Okay, so you're going to read the scroll?
I'm
Brown fell.
going to try to do something to help myself.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
Because this
Oh my
one
God. Oh
is
my
going to
God.
cause me so much problems.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Charm Person on him.
Okay. You're charmed. No save.
You don't want to stay
Your
with
friend.
me.
Is there a boulder or a rock or something on the floor?
No, not really. There's a pile of ash. Formerly one of the scouts. I mean, people have equipment. You might have something. What do you
I'm
have?
planning on just getting him somewhere that he needs to go. And then
Is anyone
we can
carrying a
go
rock?
on.
Does she's looking around for a rock?
I have like sling bullets.
I think she's looking for something bigger.
Okay, so
That's about the biggest thing I would have.
cast it on somebody that you think is best.
Big smash.
I know none of you.
You don't really know how to cast it on anybody else other than yourself, so.
The
It's a
cooks.
scroll.
So it'll be you,
The cooks.
Okay.
or you could have one of the other.
Well, you just
One of my other enchanters?
Yeah.
Okay.
you just cast it and touch me.
I'll do that. I'll take one of my enchanters. Since I
Okay.
just cast it on themselves.
Okay.
Words!
Protect the fire.
He's gonna die.
He hands you back the empty
Hopefully
scroll.
not.
He's
Hopefully
blank.
the spell I cast did what it was supposed to do.
Yeah,
But-
hopefully, but
We only have about 10 minutes.
it would be kind of.
Then what?
Go.
Okay. He steps out in front of the statue, and nothing happens.
Okay, move. Let's go. We only have a little bit of time to get through this area. Let's go.
Move.
Go, 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 go.
Go, go, go.
Tika yells back down the hallway, "Hey, better bring up the cooks! We're going past the burning statue thing!"
And the hole in the floor!
It's going to spit fire after 10 minutes, so they may want to choppy and leave that stuff behind. Not
Okay.
moving
So the
forward.
miners are in front of the cooks. So I assume the miners are moving up. Ron has the miners now. He's catching up.
Go.
And then the cooks are coming up. And everybody's crossing. The cooks are bringing their big pots.
Scots, go ahead.
So they're going to go across the little ledge by those big pots.
Scratch's scouts need to be behind Tangle scouts.
Okay, you hear as one of the pots and one of the cooks falls in the pit.
I have the one that I'm worried about.
You do what Brown did.
Brown tried to catch grappling hook. Him just fall.
One of the front
Brown.
cooks, Spark says, "We're on rationing now. No more volumina.
Whoa,
No more.
whoa.
Just
Focus.
one
10
dinner
minutes.
for dinner."
10 minutes. Let's move.
Okay,
I am
All right.
moving.
across the pit. All right, and then the 2 warrior heroes bring up the rear. Okay, the hallway turns to the left. Immediately, you can turn to the right or go straight. If you go straight, about 10 foot down, you can see that it turns to the right again or go straight. So you can go right or straight, at which point you'll be able to go right or continue straight. Right, straight, right, or straight.
I'll
Straight.
go straight.
She says straight.
I was ahead, so.
Okay. Straight ahead.
Yep.
Okay, straight ahead. So you're passing a hallway that goes to the right, and you can see it.
Tell Dim to go right.
Okay, so you tell him to go check by himself?
Yep.
Are you
Alright.
sure about this decision?
You're a lot dragon.
He goes to the right.
And I'll tell Knight to check the tunnel.
And a scream.
Okay. All right, so Dim goes to the right. And another one goes.
The second.
Jim goes to the second, which goes to a door, and he goes. As soon as you're like only like 6 feet away, and you're passing to go straight, and he goes, "A door!"
Huzzah!
Okay.
Oh! Door.
Come back. I'll check out the traps.
Okay.
Explosion in 3, 2, 1.
Just stay here.
Okay, so you go past the door. It goes about 20 feet, and it comes to a hall where you can turn left or right. It's a T intersection. You can only go left or right. If you go right, down to the right, you can see there'll be another chance to turn to the left or go straight. If you go left, it's going to open up into a large room. Large-ish. Large for a kobold.
I'll go left.
Okay? Are you continuing to follow the remaining small pack of scouts that are in the lead?
And I'll
You will be passing a door to do so.
Twilight to go the other way. Go to the right and just check around the corner.
Okay? He has now sent one scout off to the right of the first hallway. He left one at the door, and he's sending another one to the right and turning left. Interested in giving financially to Low Moon and support the campaign? Text LMGIVE, that's LMGIVE, to 419-419-0095.
I guess let's check the door so we're not leaving the door immediately.
Okay, so you're stopping at the door with your little, like, surroundy kobold guard field. And it's like a blade barrier, but way weaker.
It's my trappers. They don't have blades.
And then the line of trappers is right behind that. Did you say they don't have blades?
No.
What do they have for weaponry?
Darts. I got throwing knives, I guess. Those are blades.
Yeah, throwing knives are definitely blades.
Yeah. Darts and blades. Darts and throwing knives.
Okay. Okay, so you're at the door. Is the point. All right. He stands up confidently and he says, "It is not trapped."
Is it locked?
I don't know. I didn't try to see if it was locked. I was checking for traps.
Tango's keeping going.
I understand. I don't want to leave it.
He should be wearing the ones with the
Door.
set.
Okay. He has a lockpick set. He goes, "Oh, wait!"
I don't. It
It's a lockpick.
is.
I have lockpicks.
Do you know how to use it?
Yes. We all know how to use them. We just don't all have them.
Open the door!
Can we, never mind. Anything of surprise is gone for this group.
You're making the lady upset. Open the door!
We surprised them.
Let's at least see what's in there so we're not leaving it to our back.
Okay, you hear like a creaking, rolling noise, and you look back down the hallway the way you came, and just coming around the corner is the miners, and they have a mine cart that they're pushing ahead with them.
How do you get past the trap?
You went down the walkway.
Oh, that's impressive.
It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy.
Quiet's not really.
This must be what dragons feel like when they have kobold service.
Why didn't they eat them?
Yeah, they don't unless they have to. They have servants who have kobold service. Okay.
Yeah. No,
Anyway,
just
he
wanted-
goes, "I'm going to open it."
Okay. I'm standing
Chica says,
off.
"You might want to stand back."
Yeah,
Scouts ready.
off to back and off and move him behind me.
Okay.
I'll watch your back.
Cowering against the wall.
Okay. All the enchanters are all cowering against the opposite wall, kind of.
Raiders watch the door in case something comes
So you
out.
have this whole hallway filled all the way back to the corner, which is the miners, and then the cooks have not actually made it around the corner yet.
Keep in mind, you have a lot.
You're gonna have to get around the corner pretty soon, though, because it's been like 4 minutes since you cast the spell magic. It wears off, and all of a sudden you cook the cooks. That'd be terrible.
They'll be fine. They're used to fire.
He stands up. He goes, "I don't think I did it."
Okay.
Tika says, "Let me try." You hear it click. It's unlocked.
Go ahead and open it.
I can. It's not really my thing.
I'm
Raiders go.
hero.
Stabby, stabby.
Yes, I'm the hero of sneaking and thievery.
Oh, so not a hero. Okay.
Rattles Raiders go.
Yeah, rattle. Yeah.
We stabby, anything.
I'll rattle them up, all right.
Stabbies forward. Axes side.
Just somebody open the door so we can see what's inside.
Okay, you opening the door, or having one of them open the door?
Then one of them opens the door.
Okay, the door opens. Beyond the door is a 20-foot by 20-foot room.
Room!
Okay. In the room is nothing.
Okay.
After nothing!
But there is a pile right smack in the center of the floor of the room, 10 foot from every wall, of gold.
No, we don't have time.
Grab the gold!
We don't have time. The cooks are gonna get died. The cooks are gonna get dead
No, that's
because the
fine.
miners had to bring their carts. So if we don't move, but if we don't move, you're not going to have any food.
But shiny.
We can't eat shiny.
Go that way.
Or stand.
Tika says,
Ayana?
we'll get it on the way out.
I thought we were finding the way out.
We'll have to come back for it. We'll come back for it.
Oh, is she sleeping?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
We're gonna lock the door on the way out.
Boo,
so we can see.
bear.
Is there an opera tablet?
You remember gold here. Let's go.
Okay.
It's like,
Good job, Amber.
that's more treasure than our tribe has ever owned, just so you know. It's
You know what he
a
does?
big deal.
That could feed us for months, days even.
Days.
A handful of that would feed us for days.
Months even.
Years.
Yeah, it should be done. Unless something.
Minutes.
Agerations.
What?
Agerations.
She made that up.
Okay, let's go. People are going to die.
Once I look into the big room,
Where are we going?
I'll head back to the party.
Where the scouts were going?
Big room.
Sugar gunk.
Following her.
I'm going back, like going the way that the scouts were going now that we've seen what's in this room.
Back in
Okay.
positions.
All right, so there was a
Movie,
hallway
movie.
that he sat one down. I haven't heard anything from him yet. Then he led down to the left and right intersection, and he turned left, and he sent a scout to the right on that one as well.
I
Okay.
guess I'm going up to that T intersection.
Okay. So you go to the left and had a little lead on him at that point. He goes about 20 feet, opens into a 20 feet by 40-foot room, which has multiple exits. One ahead to the left, one ahead to the right, one way out to the right, one even further back to the right, and one all the way back at 6 o'clock. So basically it's left, not so left, right, and even more right.
Wow, this feels for everything.
So this must be like this. This is like the village center.
Is there yet?
No.
I go back, and I'll see.
Outside village.
They all come back. Mind you, they're all in. There's, well, you have 4 left now, right? Counting yourself.
I'm counting myself.
Yeah.
No, 5. Yeah, 4 counting myself.
The 4 of them all come, and they're all like shoulder to shoulder. So they kind of like. It's like a mirror image spell, but with 4 different people.
Okay. So what do we have where?
Okay, I found big room to left up there has all sorts of exits. Where you can find.
Okay.
Exits. We looking for exits.
Well, just go on
Exits!
Okay. So one scout comes down the hallway. That was to the right at the T intersection. He comes back and he says, "I found a door."
Did you check it for traps?
Yes. No traps.
Is it locked?
Yes.
He also has lock.
I opened it
And
and I opened the door.
And what was inside?
Gold.
Okay, more gold. Okay.
Gold?
Pile of gold in the middle of the room.
That's 2 piles gold.
Wait, what door did you open?
The one I found. It was the only one.
He's the one that went down and around the corner.
But I have bad news. You're not sure. They do look very similar, so it's kind of hard to tell. Which one's which? I have bad news. I passed a hallway on the right, and I saw a dead kobold. Is anybody missing?
I count my scouts.
Brown missing.
Who?
Brown.
Who's round?
The one that died in the damn trap.
Oh, yeah. He died in the pit. Trying to catch
yeah. So the guy
Brown bag.
that's here talking to you is the guy that you first sent to the right at the first hallway, and he must have come around the back way.
Oh,
The guy that's missing is the guy that you sent to the right at the last hallway.
he was the one with the half a lot pick set.
Okay. The guy that's missing is now, or the guy that's which one?
No,
I'm confused.
the first guy, the guy that
Okay.
took the first one, he's
Better?
the guy with the half a
Oh,
lot.
good. Yeah, he uses half a lockpick very effectively. All right. So anyway, he says, so somebody's missing, and you said yes, somebody's missing. The guy went to the right. The last guy you sent off.
The guy that went that way, he missing. The guy that went to the right.
He did. Cooked,
The-
burned, like another statue burned.
Don't say that.
Okay.
He could
Well-
just be right.
No, I seen him. He's dead.
Okay, so avoid that hallway.
Send the cook.
Yeah, he did.
Okay, just avoid that hallway. We'll go to a different hallway.
You can't pretend again?
Not if he's a pile of ash.
He's only by half. Is there hope?
No. There's
Half-ashed?
no hope for him.
Only half-ashed?
There's no hope. No hope. He is dead. Like that's normally how you measure the deadness of somebody. No, there's hope for us getting out of here. There's just no hope for him.
Can we do that check again?
No. Okay, so we have the door that one found, and we have the room that you found. But the room that he found just had a pile of gold in it.
Just pile of gold.
Oh, good.
Just. Was it this big?
Mm-hmm.
Two piles this big.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's go to the room that has all the exits of it.
Gold.
Okay.
Let's go to your room that you found.
We should live here.
Why do we want to leave?
We need doors.
Because I have to get you where the voices said to take you, so we need to go.
I'm not questioning or asking about your
We scouts! We're the shelter!
but why are you listening to voices in
Be
your
careful. We always like that.
Because
Most.
it might be my way out of this hell, so we're going this way.
Okay, so we're going into the big open chamber, which you can bring almost all the kobolds in there. So the miners are coming up, the cooks are coming up. The cooks will actually be in the hallway outside because they have two big pots left.
Dan,
Yes.
is it possible that while
hell
we're
is common for me.
arguing and stuff, I could have the miners start shoveling gold into the cart?
It's definitely possible, yes.
My wisdom is big.
Part of me was thinking that, but then they're going to have to push the carts with gold.
It doesn't change much. They're big iron carts, so it probably won't even change much.
Don't worry. Where there's a whip, there's a
Okay,
way.
so I'm moving forward to wherever that room was.
Okay,
The room with all the exits.
right. So you're moving in the room, and you start to realize that some of the miners must have gotten distracted because the cart's not there, and a couple of the miners are not there.
I'm only worried about that.
Okay.
I'm important.
All right. Ron, roll d20.
You know who's not important? Brown.
Who's not important? Brown. Okay.
Why
So,
you left?
you open the door.
Around?
And the room is 20 foot by 20 foot,
I'm trying to
and there's a
make
big
him
pile of
red.
gold basically in the center of the room. It's about it's taller than a kobold. And you go to push the cart in, and as you go to push the cart in, it triggers a trap. And a plate in the floor falls down, and two of your guys go down with it. And the cart amazingly leaps over the pit and lands on the other side.
It's magic.
They tried to scramble really quick and push just as it was starting to give way, and they basically pushed it onto the other side. So it's tipping against the pile of gold, but the two of them fell 10 feet into a pit. They have the same hit points that you do, and they each take 4 points of damage. But they already know that Loralei can massively heal them, so... But they're now down in the pit, and the pit does not reclose.
Okay.
So how many people did you leave there total? 3 or 4?
I was just doing it while they were arguing, and I thought we were leaving. But
Okay. So as you're moving and
3
don't
guys, I guess.
okay, as you're moving and don't see the cart, the alarm goes off in the back, and there's obviously trouble. The kobolds are yelling at each other, and
Let's go see what the
do
problem
you
is.
have rope?
Nope.
Okay. All right. So you head back that way, and you realize that 2 of the miners have fallen into a pit in the room with the gold in it.
But the cart's on the other side of the pit.
Yes, the cart is on the other side of the pit, right at the gold.
Is the rope person anywhere close?
Sure.
Okay.
When you come back, I'm laying at the lip of the pit, yelling down, going, "Use your lamps! No, the lamps!"
You're lowering a rope down. Okay.
See, the lamp helped.
Okay.
Miners like big children.
Okay. They crawl up. They crawl up out of the pit, and one of them comes over and goes, "Ah, ah."
I didn't fail.
Ah, ah.
I didn't fail.
Food is ready.
Kobold mommy, kiss our boo-boos.
What's wrong? Did you die?
No, they
Two-
went for the gold, and the gold's a trap because the trap put. And 2 more of the miners went down in the hole.
Told him not.
The gold is not trapped. The trap is before the gold.
That's true. The gold is still there, and the cart is sitting against it, but the trap
I
was in front.
understand.
Yeah.
The gold is the lure for
Yeah.
the trap.
Makes
It is a part of the
sense.
trap.
Miners collect gold.
Yes. The gold rooms are traps.
I could have told you that.
Let's go to the other one.
We need to get the cart. We gotta get the cart, man.
No,
We gotta get the cart. We need
No.
the cart. We can't.
No.
We need the cart.
no,
It's not safe.
no,
It's not safe without the cart. It's the only cart we got.
no. Go.
What do you think? She doesn't want to get the cart. We can just wait till she's not.
How loyal am I to her?
She's the Great White Hope. She's the one that's gonna save your village.
So we found out today.
And the chieftain is dead, and all the main sub-chieftain are dead. You guys are the sub-chiefs. There are 3 heroes that are still alive.
How long Josh?
Well,
Could you grab me one of the feet?
our entire lives we've been
Until
told
you
that
get
the
right.
cart is safety. That we'll die without the cart. But she's the Great White Hope, so listen to her.
Now
So what?
It's all my fault.
I heard her. So, leave the cart?
You're going to die getting the cart.
No.
Yes.
We can get the cart. It's right there.
Leave it. Go. Now, go.
What's a miner without a cart? He stomps out.
Go.
We have buckets. They're like small cart.
Yeah.
Wheels.
And heavy.
Alright.
Okay. All right.
I kind of like coil the rope around because I have a feeling I'm going to need it more. So I kind of carry it like.
Because I think she has only had 30 total rolls. 3 rolls of 30 foot of rope. Does that sound right?
No.
So
You
you've
have
now
2 of them
asked
now.
for all 3 of them. One of them you have some extra, but you used it to tie up
Oh, you
Snick.
took all 3 of my ropes?
Yeah, she used it for first
I
bit,
used it
second
to
bit.
grab the
Damn,
people
how
out.
much gold was in there?
Well,
But if I
sorry,
could
you
take
still
the
have
back-
one.
Right.
Fill the pit?
Yeah.
I still have 1?
Yeah,
Just
so we
the
could have got
pit?
it back
No.
from the pit. We were
Yeah, it's
just
about a 4.5
pulling them
foot
up.
high pile by about like 5 by 5.
Okay.
So it's probably maybe 400 or 500 gold.
Is there another door in there? Is there another door in there?
There is.
Put a way out?
There is another door on the backside.
Still in that first room?
You could see
First 20 room?
They went
Wait,
back.
They went back
They
to it
went
because the
back to
miners
get
fell
the
in it.
gold.
Oh, okay.
Well, the
You
miners
know,
hadn't really
it's
passed it
probably
yet.
the same room. They both find there's not 2 rooms.
Not even 4.
Right, please.
We just lost half our gold.
Half our gold. Morale is low. Can we eat?
Sure.
We have soup! Soup is in the pot! We have soup!
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 Soup.
Soup is good for morale.
Soup.
Okay.
Do I
the
still
cooks
have
pass
gold
out
and
soup.
stuff?
Whatever was on your person when you died.
3 copper.
No.
Yeah, now that gold's looking more important to you, huh?
No.
Okay, so they pass out soup. Josh? So when they went back to check on the outcry, did Tangle and his men continue to search, or what?
Yeah, we'll go ahead.
I think you're down to only 3 of you now.
Did another one die?
Well, the one that you sent off and got burnt.
Me said I get it.
Or did you
Yeah,
count
That was
him?
only
One of
2.
Did you count him already?
Oh, yeah, we're down to 3.
Yep.
Lost 1 at the flame, 2 to flame,
Yeah, they're 2 different places.
and 1 in the pit.
Right.
You lost it.
Yeah, we'll go ahead over to the,
One of the openings or whatever. Sorry.
yeah, we'll,
You want to search them in any kind of like chaotic order, like the top one first, then the bottom one, then the one on the right, then the one on the left. And then you can stand around and debate for a while to see which ones
Soft
you haven't searched yet.
sour cream, cheese.
yeah, we'll just do like the screen
fried
thing.
beans.
Oh, everybody takes one?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So,
So who takes the top?
I'll take the top.
Okay, it's a dead end. Who takes the second one?
Knight.
Okay, it's a long hallway. He goes about 30 feet, and then he chickens out and comes back. Says, he goes a long way.
Okay. And Twilight takes the last one.
Okay,
Yes,
that
he's the
still
guy with
leaves
the
2.
half lockpick.
Okay, it's a door. I didn't check it for traps.
Well, let's go check it for traps.
Okay, everybody check the door for traps. We'll all check it. We check low, high, mid.
Check.
Left, right, center.
I check right.
I check left.
East, and east.
39.
Okay. No traps are seen. There is a lot, however.
Okay, I guess I will try to pick it.
Ah.
13.
Okay. The door is unlocked.
Oh, I think I got it.
Check out Amal Dan Inc. for incredible opportunities to support the ministry.
I'm going to move forward and see what the Scots are doing while they're eating.
Okay. Yeah. So you head back that way.
I guess
Guarding her.
still guarding her, but we're
Okay.
eating while we guard.
We know about
Okay.
the gold.
Yes, everybody around you has a bowl of soup. Actually, it smells pretty good.
We
Not
know,
sure what the little black things floating in it
You
are.
want some
we know
soup?
about the pits
No, thank
before the
you.
gold, right?
Yes. Okay.
If they're gold on the other side, don't rush in. I know it's shiny, but don't go in.
Okay. So the door is unlocked. Opening the door.
Friday's good for salon for blue burritos.
Okay. As you open the door, in the room there are 2 quite obviously identifiable gnolls.
Blue Doritos.
Okay. You pull the door shut. Yes, they are large. They're probably 7 foot tall dogmen like yourselves, but much more vicious. Very dangerous.
And we book it back to the party.
Okay. The scouts are running back. So you're about halfway back up to the big room, and the 3 scouts come running back.
No!
What?
Gnolls!
Oh, I thought you were saying no.
How
many?
Very dangerous.
How many?
Like 80?
Over 1. Over 1 for sure.
Ma'am, I have an idea.
Yeah.
I can lay traps right here, and then we can call them in, insult their mothers.
This
And then they'll
fellow.
run down and get trapped.
3? Oh my god, I'm asking a kobold to count.
At least
This
30.
funnel.
That's like 30.
That's 3.
Yeah, that funnel.
Okay. Well, if we can get through this, I will give you the gold that what you lost by not going back to get your cart.
His cart.
Yes.
Yeah, so I get all the gold then.
We can split it.
Him, trappy. Scouty, gold.
Okay, everyone
Insult
can roll for
others and bring them
surprise. Kobolds will roll for your entire group 1 surprise roll.
None of us are surprised.
I'm not surprised, but
Not surprising.
I'll roll for you.
Of course, the scouts are surprised.
Oh my.
No.
That's hilarious.
Denied.
Well, she knew it was going to happen. That's exactly what happened.
Right.
Sure, I smiled when I said it.
And you would have been surprised.
Maybe it was like, she is.
She still is.
There's a roll. Right? There's a roll. Started with it.
You say Ron roll for you?
Yeah, she said, Ron, can you roll for me?
I didn't
Okay.
have permission.
So just so you understand kind of like the layout, Becky,
Okay.
since you're the major tactician here.
God, we're so screwed.
So there's this long rectangular room that kind of goes like this.
Mm-hmm.
This is the hallway you're coming in from. So you were like right there when they came running back to you.
Okay.
There is a hallway here, which you can't see into it, obviously, but the gnolls come charging out of there, weapons in hand to attack.
Okay.
Sure. Sure.
So, I guess we're going to initiative then?
I was going to ask for that console lesson. It's right there. Okay, yeah, so if you're not surprised, you can roll for initiative.
Woo! Nice.
One initiative roll for the whole group.
Yep.
And
Nice.
But yours
Dex
is the
bonus.
only one who gets the dex bonus.
Yeah.
Yours is the only one who gets the stat bonus.
My kobold or my group?
Your personal kobold.
Okay, so it's
Main
not
kobold.
just one roll for the whole group. It's one roll.
1d6 for the whole group, but add your dex bonus for yourself. So you're not going to have the same initiative because they're all going to go on the d6. You're going to run the d6 plus any dex bonus, if you have one. Understand?
16 higher.
So you're always going to be slightly faster than your guys.
I understand that.
1 or 2, probably.
Superhero moms.
Yep, roll for Sherry's. They were not surprised.
Was anybody surprised?
So
You?
the cooks were surprised.
The scouts were surprised.
Rommel, Tika, all surprised. Grimgar was the only
The
hero. who
heroes
wasn't
were all
surprised.
surprised.
He also wasn't in the front, so.
I knew they were coming, and I was surprised.
Enchanters are not surprised.
That's good. Throw a little magic. You might
So
save the
how
day.
close are you to me?
Right behind. Mind you, you're surrounded by
Trappers.
Following as close to you as we
these
could.
guys. The
Them
trappers
all.
are right behind in a line, and he's right next to you, and then they're right there too. So they can put about comfortably 6 to 8 kobolds in a square. They don't have social like radii.
Don't have personal
Is
bubbles.
that a word? Radii.
And there's 7 of us.
Good enough. We're
Me
good.
plus 6.
Don't have personal bubbles.
There is no personal space.
So I was thinking of trying to encapsulate as many of us that can play barriers as possible and then just
The
waylay
problem is you'll almost certainly kill all the rest of them. That's the problem. Because they're not smart enough to stay out of it.
Besides, as he said, you already were surrounded by a black period, which is shorter, not quite as damaging.
Roll for 3.
Okay.
Don't know your bonuses.
All right. Missile fire.
Yaha. King of Fire.
So missile fire 9, 8, 7, 6.
All right.
My troops got slings.
Okay.
Well, do we even know what the situation is yet?
Yes. 2 gnolls charging across the big room.
How many?
2.
Just 2?
Yep.
Okay, well, it better be way too much for that.
Yeah, it seems like a little bit of overkill,
So I've got,
especially if you got all the kobold carnage.
I've got 4, including myself. I have a slingshot. I got 3 trappers with slingshots. And then the rest have poison darts.
Okay.
So let loose.
Right. Do bear in mind that there's a lot of people between them and there, and so if they miss, they can hit other people. I mean, they're kobolds; they might not care, but.
I'll say, hold your fire until you don't accidentally hit friends.
Okay, roll percentile dice. You're looking for a high number to see if they'll actually listen.
I'm a wise guy, I would know. Wise for a kobold, really.
Should we just talk to
100.
Well, I had been fun.
Check out Things Were Different Back Then, the origin story of Lord Victor told from a certain point of view.
100.
They're not that wise, right?
They listen.
14 wisdom. That's why I start cold one.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
man, it's wiser than Victor.
Right.
And Jasmine.
Raiders, go for the eyes!
Not deer move.
Alright, well, just let me know when.
We're unleashing
Deer move is
slings and javelins.
She's napping on my bed.
Okay.
Slings are 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Hands hard.
6, 7, 15, 20,
Deer move is lower.
17, 9,
My feet are still going.
16, 18.
Okay. So their thaco would be not yours, but theirs. So their thaco would be 18.
I'm gonna go behind the chair so you don't have to get up.
So what's the
So 0,
hit?
AC 2,
Oh, yeah.
AC
It's a
2.
hit.
I got an X-ray.
9,
I saw it in the
miss.
I grabbed them on.
1 is a hit, 20 is a hit, 3,
It's backwards.
It's a hit. They are AC3.
okay.
Like this.
13 is 5. Sorry, you said they are AC
They're
3.
AC3, yep.
Okay. So then, and then the last one's mine, and it's a 17. So slings are D6.
Alright, so you have bullets.
I just have slings.
Then you have bullets.
Oh, sling shots, not slings.
Oh.
It's been 3 years.
So the only difference is they're 1 shot instead of 2.
So 1, 2,
You
3.
take off the second one.
So
that'd be
2
three.
hits,
I'm just on steroids trying to give me a little bit of relief.
and then the javelins.
Muscles.
They're D6 on the slingshots.
Up here.
Or
Yep.
D.
When I muscles up here, it makes my arm.
1 and 4, and the javelin is also D6 for relief.
Thursday.
1.
It's terrible.
Okay. Whack, whack.
And then we are switching to battle axes and daggers.
Okay.
Now you're forced to reckon.
Heavy duty warriors are engaging.
Kind of like your break
They did a bunch of slingshots and some javelins were thrown, and the gnolls are still coming.
I guess let
We
me know
hit
when we
them.
get to 7.
Are you personally shooting?
If I see an opening.
I mean, there are people in front of you, but it's not as bad for you as it is for your troop.
Yeah, I'll shoot a slingshot at him.
Okay.
Missile fire still?
11.
It's probably a miss. They're AC3. We've already determined.
Okay.
So your thaco is listed, isn't it?
I didn't see it. No.
Nothing special.
I have 15. I have 14 next. No, 15 next.
Which is no bonus. Basically, so you hit AC7.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Any other missile fire? The gnolls are not missile fire. Alright, so we're in melee 9. Here they come! Doing gnoll noises.
Do you have hyenas?
I have gnoll noises. Actually, it says gnoll. Axe and shield. Gnoll leader snarls. Throat noises. All these sound good. Just kind of moving slow. Okay. I put that hot sauce on there, dear. That was some of the best I've ever had. It was really, really good. Yes, please. It was delicious. I'm going to eat this rice with my fingers. Oh, no, I have a fork. Never
I'm
mind.
just gonna go get some more. If there's enough for more time.
Wait, 5 something.
Okay.
What's that for?
We're melee 9. We're in 8. We're in 7.
7.
I put sweet onion salt on there. You want it, or you got the hot sauce?
Whatever you just made is
It's not a place for it, too.
Say I've never been able to get my.
Old person probably doesn't work on gnolls,
It
right?
should work.
It should
I
work.
didn't know if you had enough pictures in there.
Okay, I'll do that.
Oh, no.
Okay. So you start in 7?
Yep.
Okay, they are coming. But there are people in the way, so as long as they don't wade through them super Ginzu fast, it should be fine.
It should be just 2 segments, right?
Yeah. Okay.
5. No, 5.
Excuse me.
Look.
Okay. One of your kobolds scratch, right? Rattle, that's right. One of Rattle's kobolds is killed by an axe strike.
No. Bronson.
Oh, Bruce!
And the second one is killed.
Are they all BRs?
Bing!
What?
Bing.
They're dropping like stones. Okay?
I'm trying.
Hamana, old person you. Any other 6s?
Me, but I think we're switching weapons.
Yeah, I go with 6.
My dudes are 6, but I don't know if they can lay traps effectively.
No, probably not. They can fight. They can just have to squeeze. I mean, like you can run on top of your friends. Even remember, kobolds can stack up to 4 high.
Yeah.
So if the kobolds want to, they can surround. They can get up to 12 kobolds around each knoll.
I just don't really have any like particularly effective close combat stuff. They're all like ranged weapons.
They have claw bite.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they don't have melee weapons because they have claw bite. It's D3, D2.
Okay. Yeah, don't all claw bite then.
Okay, so they swarm forward. Starting in 6, they would arrive and attack in 5, which is the same time spells going off. But how many do you have?
6.
Okay, roll 18 attacks. AC 3. So you need 15 or better.
Serious
Okay.
Dorito.
This is fixed roll. 1 hit.
Just keep track of how many hits. 15 or better. 18 attacks. Okay.
Is that
Spell
15
goes
or
off, targeting both of them.
6.
Okay. 1 is held, 1 is not.
Oh, that poor guy.
So it's going to be even odd. Even it's the one his kobolds are on. Odd it's that's held. Odd it's not.
5 hits.
It is not. So is the held kobold
So 5d3
is not the one that he's attacking.
I got 5 hits, man.
Yep, 5d3 damage. He's already slightly wounded.
That was 6, right?
Yes. Actually, we're going into 5 right now.
Okay, I'm going 5.
9.
9 points? Okay.
I rolled 3 3s, a 4 and 2.
It's going to be death with 1,000 cuts. I can feel it already.
You all see the one stop completely moving.
Oh, so don't worry about him.
Yeah.
Stabby, joy.
Where is your crew at?
Fighting?
Huh?
His crew is on the front line, and now they're like most of your guys are under his guys.
2 are dead. Bruce is big.
He lost, 2 were killed.
How do we
This is
cook
only
metal?
on one target, right?
Some missile fire.
No. You.
We're melee 5 now.
I said I went 6. Sorry.
6.
We have
You're not in the
take
front
actions.
anyway.
I'm sorry.
We weren't right in the front anyway.
But you can swarm up.
You can swarm up.
You can get up to 12 kobolds on each knoll.
Okay.
So basically, you'll be standing on each other.
Yeah.
Okay. So then you can attack 2 segments later. So 6 before. Because finishing 5. Any other 5s?
I go on 5.
My group. So they will go in
Casting strength on Rattle.
Okay.
What's your casting combat?
Yeah.
Is that one?
That's 1 round. So it'll be the whole round. So you'll start next round with a strength spell if you survive that long.
We're one of the enchanters, right?
Yeah. Do you have one of the enchanters do it? Remember, they have to have a.
Yeah.
So now you know where one of those is at now.
Right.
So you have one, and they have one, and somebody else can have one.
That's right.
That's it. And everybody else
I'm gonna
is
get a strength
claw bite.
I don't know.
Or you can share a little bit.
Right.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to.
So then we're moving to 4. All right. So how many guys do you have, Ron? Total? It's yourself, and then it should say a certain number. For the clan.
Pretty cool. 7.
Okay. So there's total of 8. Okay. So are all 8 of you engaging?
Yes, but they are one tick behind. So
Right. Okay. So are you waiting to engage at the same time they do, or do you want to go ahead and go?
I'll wait.
Okay. All right. So in 4, right?
Yep.
All of you would arrive, all 8 of you. Okay. You're gonna split like 4 and 4, you're probably at the point where you can't get the full 8 on the unheld guy.
Okay.
Because there's already all the trappers are in the way.
Well, the trappers are on the non-held guy.
Yeah.
That's right.
Is that what I just said? Yeah, I said unheld. Yeah.
His guys are on the unheld.
Right.
So
he could get, at least half of his guys could get on the unheld guy, which is what you want. And then the other half can go on the held guy if you want.
Okay.
Okay. So roll, are they picks? Is that what you said? How many
3
picks?
of them are picks, 4 shovels, and I'm claw, I guess. I don't have any weapons. We'll see.
Right. Well, I mean, you can use a pick. You can use any of that equipment belongs to your
I
clan.
have
So
7 for 8.
Yeah.
For 8 pull-ups, so.
Yeah. So your claw bite them. Okay. So the 4 guys that are on the unheld guy, what weapons are they using?
The unheld guys, they will use 3 pickaxes and 1 shovel.
Okay. Go ahead and roll the hit for all 4 of them. You need a 13 or more.
This.
Okay. So you come up and you're kind of standing on top. Some of your guys are standing on top of Rattle's clan, and then the miners come up and they're standing on top of you and on top of the rest of Rattle clan, and you're all swarming this one guy who's unheld, and he's looking a little wide-eyed at how he got in this exact situation. But at least when he swings this coming around, you don't have a lot to hit. Okay. That was in 4s. Any other 4s?
On the held guy?
Oh yeah, you can go ahead and do those if you want. He is held. In fact, but unfortunately the kobolds can't do a coup de grace on him, so they'll have to just accumulate damage. So you will hit on a 8 or better.
Shovel, hit, shovel, miss, and my claw bite.
You did that last time.
Claw hit, bite hit.
Okay.
2 shovels and then claw bite.
Okay. So the shovels are D4. Well, they are kobold shovels.
2 damage.
Okay. And then your claw bite is 2d3 at a d2.
2 shovels. Another 2 damage.
So 4 and then 3d3 or 2d3.
2, 3, 1.
Okay.
10 total.
Okay.
You're good.
So you see the kobolds basically, they're mounding up around the knolls and attacking them. And that was 4s, 3s. Okay. So the guy that's open that could be attacked is the one that is held, which by now you could probably guess he's held unless you're not very intelligent or wise. Yeah, so you could probably guess he's held. The other guy's pretty well wrapped up because he's got about a dozen kobolds on him.
Okay, so we'll go on the other one.
Okay. So 4, 2, 7. You can get 5 guys in there probably.
Okay, so there's gonna be 3 with daggers, and then somebody else doing claw bite.
Okay. Go ahead and roll him. And you only need an 8 to hit him. Now your to hit might be even better than that. I'm not sure what bonuses your character had.
The 2 daggers hit,
Okay.
and then
Yeah.
claw bite.
After 1,000 cuts, that's what I thought was coming.
Enjoy this episode of Low Moon Origin. Stay tuned for more Low Moonian adventures.